Hello, Instagram. Hello, my peeps. How's it hanging? How's it going? Oh, having an interesting day today. I just realized that I was going to put on like a carousel post and then I thought that's kind of boring. Why can't I just do another live? So I'm doing this live. And I wanted to kind of go into like using intimacy as the end goal in a relationship as opposed to a relationship as a safe space for everything, basically. Because I'm getting some confused men in the DMs going, I really want to hook up with a nice woman, I'm using all your tips, and I'm like, I think you're getting confused as to the whole end goal here. So I'm going to clarify that right now. And also talk about a little idea that I had for WhatsApp. A little kind of a sort of a motivational group for you guys called The Confident Man. And I'll talk about that shortly. Just waiting for you guys to come up. Crazy week for me. Lots of stuff happening, lots of stuff going on. And it's not even 12 o'clock here. I can't believe I actually managed to vacuum, cook, do a couple of things outside, roll the bins in, get a smoothie happening with like less than the majority of the ingredients that I usually do. And P.S. I haven't been to the shops in 3 days, which is the whole point of online delivery services, but I've I've come to the end. So what I wanted to tell you guys was that using intimacy as the end goal in a relationship is just a sign that your relationship is doing well. Because women don't get intimate with men for no reason. Women get intimate with men because they feel safe and respected and happy. And so of course they give their bodies, to you as a sign of more connection. But if you do not have that, how do you normally get around that? How do you normally go, wait, what's actually going on here? What's actually going wrong? What's right? What's left? What's good? What's not so good? Wow, it's turned out really creamy. I put in almonds, honey, wheat bix, a bit of apple, a bit of orange, water. I think that's pretty much it. Not much in there. In the world of smoothies, there's not much in there. So there's this fascinating space in the men's health space that, by getting intimate with a woman, by getting into that space with her, that you're basically doing a job. But it's so much more than that. You do not just get intimate with a woman. You do not know what you're doing when you get intimate with a woman, because you get excited and the dopamine and the hormones are going crazy, and that's why you're swimming in hormones when you're in a relationship in the first place. And how do you know that a woman's not angry with you when you are... How do you know that a woman is actually okay with you the whole time? Like, this is the bit where you actually have to pick the women that actually support you and work with you and want to have that relationship with you and want to do that, give and take. So how do you even know that? Well, it's not really much of a puzzle. That's why by presenting the end game being that I want this in my relationship, I want to go here, I want to go travel, I want to have a home, I want to have a family, etc. You need to like test out whether or not you're on the same page to begin with. It's not about the hookup. The hookup just tells you whether or not there's enough chemistry. The hookup tells you whether or not that woman finds you attractive. That hookup is literally just there to tell you where you're going in terms of... It's just there to tell you what's going on in terms of the short term right now, right here, present moment. Which is what I go into in one of the courses, that you are essentially moving into that beautiful space. But how do you create it to begin with? How do you actually say, okay, madam, this is what I actually want. This is who I am. This is where I'm going. Are you with me? Who's actually done that? Who's actually put themselves out there and asked for participation in your life with that woman? Because I can guarantee you, half the time they don't even know what they're in for. And they don't. So I just wanted to come on live, guys, and tell you that It's not about what you think it's about. Of course, half the time, I'm more than happy to tell you guys how to hook in, approach that woman, and create that safe space so that you guys have a wild, amazing time together. Also because you've just figured out how to be in your stable, leading, masculine role, rather than the one that's chasing... What did that Indian comedian call it? Bobs and Vagine. She was so on point. I hope you guys got the reference. So another thing is that I've noticed that I tend to, once I have that rapport with you guys, I tend to give you guys all kinds of confidence boosters, and I'm kind of diffusing the moment a lot. And I realized that I just want to expand on that and kind of like give you guys that heads up that I'm available for talking to in real time and giving you guys tips and suggestions, and also just that little quick boost for both your health, your mindset, when you're going on a date, the preparation, your mindset work for that. You're more than happy to get the text and the voice clips for that, and it would come weekly at a flat rate fee. So to find out more about that, just DM me, and it would be called The Confident Man in WhatsApp. And the reason for that, again, is it's a high touch, high contact thing. I would be guaranteeing you guys, I'd be guaranteeing you 24/7 access. You would be able to get my answer on at least a couple of things every day, and this would be a weekly thing. To guarantee the quality though, I'd have to say I'd probably bring in up to about 8 to 10 guys on a board at the group at any one time. And it's definitely on a weekly basis. So if there is, not much going on within the week, I would ask what's going on there, because this is a very much proactively monitored thing, and I want you guys to get out there, get the results. I want you guys to go after the woman that you really want. If this is a boost, if this pushes you into that next level, approaching her, talking to her, getting onto that next level with the woman, this is actually an approaching her mostly. This is also available for the guy who wants that long-term commitment, and he's looking at, the little spanners in the works. That is also possible. You can easily get that, because this is that in the moment, just before you meet her, weekly mindset and health basis. So I welcome both of you guys to try it out. Like I said, quality control will be there, and it will be a weekly basis. I will be checking who's in, who's out. So it'll be kind of like a rotational thing, but only by the activity that I see coming through. So DM me your interests, guys, and I'll check it out and then probably get back to you by the end of the week, if not before that. So that's really cool. That's happening. And one thing I can say is that you can definitely test for how much the intimacy levels in a relationship that you find, whether it's a hookup or a catch up or something else, it's actually a lot to do with how you're finding yourself as a man, whether or not you're actually pursuing that woman out of the need to be with her or for the need to be close to her. So there's actually a bit of a difference here, because one of them will be like, I really want that intimacy now, and the other one will be like, I'm happy to build on the safe space in order for you to come forward, you as the woman. And that's a safe space that the woman wants, essentially. You do not want to impose your will on that, right? So that's basically it that I wanted to tell you guys. Wanted to come on briefly and tell you guys about that. It's hilarious actually right now. We have thunderstorms coming in, very hot outside, so there's a lot of humidity. I'm thinking about taking it very easy today. I hope you guys are doing well. And just to kind of put it out there, if you do have that in your mind, that long-term relationship that you really want, you do not have to bounce from woman to woman in order to get that intimate thing going on. You can actually get to know that woman on a deeper level and actually make it safer and more nurturing in order for her to be with you. In that way, you increase not just the intimacy of getting together, but so many other things. So feel free to DM me with any comments or questions on this. I will be checking it out soon, like I said. Become a Girlfriend Magnet is still on sale until the end of September, so that's pretty much like a couple of days away. So let me know what happens there. I am looking into the men who want to work on their emotional sphere, the ones who want to work on approaching women all the time, the methods and the tricks to getting around that, and it's also so much more than that. So with that, I think you guys mostly have heard it. Using intimacy as the end goal in our relationship is the other way around. There's many ways around it, and the reason why you want to go around it is because you do not want to bounce around. You do not want to bounce around giving women all your resources and then, having a bit of a whinge about that. That's not how it works. The ones who do want that long-term commitment there and in the right spot, they know what they want, or at least they're being guided towards it. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I think I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.